day 911, and I was on earlier, and I wanted to test the display capture again because I wanted to play the CCTV footage of the father-in-law of the lieutenant colonel in the G3 of the 32nd ADCOM, Richard's command. I wanted to play that so you can be the judge. So let me try to do that. This is day 911 since Richard vanished from the barracks there at Fort Bliss. Okay, so let me see if I can do this. I need to do this here and then this. Okay. And here we go. I think you should be able to see it.
Is that one? Let me keep going. Yeah, he's looking at it, yeah.
So he's talking to her right here. I probably should bring this over so you can hear me better. And then he calls her over to the door. This right here in this area, if you see my cursor, is where the flyer is on the door. And she comes over. And he tells her he's dead, and he says, shh. So this is the beginning. Let's see. When he's looking.
Yeah, he's looking at it, yeah.
Right there. Okay. So this is the display is off. There. Okay, so I wanted to show you that because I think that's really important for everyone to know that we're not making up lies. We're not telling lies. And how can this be a cold case if this man is the father-in-law of the lieutenant colonel in the G3 of the 32nd ADCOM there at Fort Bliss in El Paso, Texas, Richard's command, and not just any position. The G3, they are the wedding planners for the military. They're the ones that create the op board that we did not have for Task Force Find Richard Halliday. So, you know, these are things that are very, very important for the American people to know because we need to send a loud message as the people of this country that we have our service members back. We are watching the leadership as well. When was the last time a 44 four-star general was investigated and audited? When did we hold them accountable? I know that a lot of lower enlisted have been thrown out, or junior enlisted, I should say. I was corrected today. Junior enlisted were thrown under the bus. But I'm talking about the 44 four-star generals and admirals that have been criminals, absolutely criminals, wearing our beautiful uniforms with 4 stars, taking our prayers, taking our money, taking everything that we have, our volunteer sons and daughters, and turning out failure, failure, failure. And I know in the Republican Party right now, they are looking for someone to head up the Republican National Committee to win elections. Well, what makes the military any different? I mean, these 44 four-star generals, we have 44 of them. We had 7 4-star billets in World War II with millions of service members. And now we have 44 of them, and all we have is failure. All we have. We have a failed sexual assault, rape program. We have a failed suicide program, failed mental health program, failed any campaign. Name the campaign. All we have is failure, failure, failure. And the CID lied to us. They lied to us. And now we're asking, it's so bad that the family has to ask, is the FBI hiding the remains of our son? I mean, can you imagine? And that's legitimate. That is a legitimate question at this point, and that is outrageous, totally outrageous. And the American people need to know this, how we have been disrespected, how we've been lied to, how they're hiding things about our son's case. And, that's just unacceptable. And we need to send a signal to all service members out there that that is not tolerated, that we have their six, and if they go missing, if a crime is committed against them, or if they're suicidal, or if they've been raped, or they've been sexually harassed, that we won't tolerate that kind of abuse of our volunteer sons and daughters. And if the barracks is a marketplace for illegal drugs, which it sure has been, definitely during 2020, and a studio for porn, to be sold on Pornhub, and if it is hurting children or child sex trafficking through the installations that we have, especially, we have these borders where we know that the Marines, it's already in the news that the Marines were human trafficking from Camp Pendleton to Tijuana, that area. So, all of this stuff is because of the failure, or that the 44 four-star generals and admirals are working for servicing foreign and domestic enemies and purposely setting our military up for failure on every front in every program. And this is what, this is a question that I have. And I think it's a legitimate question. And I want to know why I can't get the Child Protective Service complaint that Richard made, why I can't know why the IG were all over the barracks because of Richard, because I think the Child Protective Service complaint with the porn videos triggered the IG being all over the barracks. And what happened to my son, and why, so many questions. But I wanted to come on quickly tonight to show you that video. And I think it's important that the American people know the truth about this case, because Richard is not a cold case, okay? And I don't think most of the cold cases are cold cases. I don't think Enrique Roman Martinez is a cold case. That's my opinion. I don't think it is. So I wanted to come on and I want to try. I think it worked, and I'm very happy that I'm learning this program and that I can stream and make this better as I go, to reach out to even more people, because you can cry about our military working for foreign and domestic enemies, finding out and facing the truth. You might even have to throw up, cry, whatever. Pray, get on your knees and pray. Then when you get up in the morning, strap on your boots and let's get to work and get our military back. It's been hijacked. Let's get the investigations going. Let's get the audits going. Let's send a loud signal to our service members that we're here for them, that we are absolutely here for them. We do not want them to be retaliated against unnecessarily as a weapon, that they have used these tools that we've entrusted to these leaders and they've turned them into weapons against our volunteer sons and daughters to make them lockstep to service foreign and domestic enemies. So this is very important, and thank you so much for your support. And I'm going to go on live on Facebook, and I'm going to be transitioning over to this because I have to learn how to do some comments and that. But thank you so much for your patience. Thank you. Share. And if you have any knowledge about these things, let me know. Okay, God bless you. Thank you.